Hi, this is Jim at your Jiffy Customer Support Network. In this segment, we're going to cover the proper procedure for changing out the throttle lever and cable on the Jiffy model 4G Lite. The first thing we're going to wind up doing is removing the throttle lever assembly up on the control handle. We want to use a Phillips head screwdriver and just unscrew the screw that holds that throttle lever on the handle. Once we get that done, we'll just set the throttle handle to the side. Next thing we'll do is remove the air filter cover. And we'll remove the air filter element. And we'll go ahead and remove the air cleaner back plate retention nuts. Set those aside. And the air cleaner back plate retention plate. And we'll slide the air cleaner back plate off. We'll go ahead and slide the carburetor off. We're going to leave it attached to the fuel lines. The next thing we'll do is loosen up the jam nut. And we'll remove the wire cable from the throttle lever itself. Like that. And we'll go ahead and unscrew the throttle and cable assembly from the bracket on the side of the carburetor. Now that we've got our new throttle lever and cable assembly, we're going to go ahead and remount the end of the cable back on the bracket on the side of the carburetor. There's a threaded end here that will screw into that bracket. And what you want to watch when you're doing this is you want to get about 2 threads through the top of that bracket and then stop there. Then you're going to want to tighten up this jam nut, because that is a proper procedure or position for that cable to be in. The next thing we're going to want to do is reassemble the cable to the pivot post on the throttle lever. And what you're going to want to note is the slot in that post, there's a wider end on one of the sides of that, and that's where this ball on the end of the cable is going to fit into so it stays in position. So you want to make sure you get that put back together properly. We'll go ahead and get that back in. Make sure that that operates correctly. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and remount the carburetor on the mounting studs, making sure that the carburetor gasket that goes between the carburetor and the cylinder is in place. We want to go ahead and remount the air cleaner back plate. And the retention clip that holds the back plate in position. We'll go ahead and reassemble the retention nuts that hold the air cleaner back plate on. Tighten those up nice and snug. Make sure your choke function is good. We'll go ahead and put on the foam air filter back in position. Then replace the air cleaner cover. And then we'll want to go ahead and remount the throttle lever back up on the handle. Again, using a Phillips screwdriver. Tighten that up until it's nice and snug. We'll just want to make sure again by operating the throttle lever on the handle that the throttle on the carburetor is functioning properly. And that basically concludes the proper procedure for changing out the throttle lever and cable assembly on the Jiffy model 4G Lite unit. If anyone has any questions regarding this procedure, please feel free to contact us at 1-800-344-0712. I'd like to take this time to thank you for your continued support of Jiffy products and also the purchase of your Jiffy ice drill. Thanks and have a great day.